Are your lights on? Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut with Mike Kelly, Real Estate Jerky Daily. And it is Tuesday, a day after a holiday. I actually worked all day yesterday.
Did you?
Did a couple pre-approvals over the weekend.
I showed property Sunday up in the Sonora area.
Sunday?
Yeah.
Before 3, I assume.
Yeah.
Sunday, Sonora, not a big deal.
Sunday, Sonora, not a big deal. It kept saying winter weather warning. And then we look outside and go, it's pretty bad.
It's coming because it came.
Oh, it came today.
It came yesterday.
Yesterday.
It came Sunday at 3, started at 3 something.
We had lunch, a very late lunch, I think at 4.
At the Rock?
At the Rock, exactly.
In Twain Hart?
Yeah. And pretty good lunch, pretty good weather. Easy peasy drive home. And
you look like you're dying. Did you not change your colors on your screen again?
No, I told you I woke up. I was dizzy this morning. I think I'm not far from the
grave.
Rock.
You got a foot in the grave.
The rock bed, and the other one's on a banana peel.
All right, so
an unpeeled banana.
Since today is Tuesday, we normally talk about this on Monday, so I'll go forward.
Mm-hmm.
Housing Wire, they came out with their inventory, which is the single-family homes. Is up to 690,547, so it's up a whopping 2,850. Well, that's good because it was down there for a while.
Yeah,
and now it's up. That's pretty much all I have for that information because there's not. But the positive thing right now is Dow's only up 22, and the 10-year sitting at 4.05, which is good.
Yeah.
It was as low as 4.02 today. Rates are worse by 7 basis points. How could that be?
Yeah, that
How could that be? Yes, it can. It can always make no sense at all.
It's been making sense lately, but it's so weird.
It's just, a lot of stuff going on. We got a little bit of news coming this week.
They found her.
Who? Oh, I have no idea about that.
Yeah.
No, we have the National Association of Housing Builders Housing Market Index.
Okay.
And we have ADP weekly estimates for employment today also. So should I get to it? Sure.
Yeah.
Why not? Huh. So but back to the bond, we're at 4.05. We're all waiting for it to get under 4 again, which it's going to happen. It's just
eventually.
Yeah.
It just keeps going back up and down
because each day you have a little bit different news and different that the inflation is cooling, but again, nothing goes down in a straight line. Only a knife falls straight down, but right, nothing else does. We'll know more on Friday. That's the big thing because that's the PCE, the personal consumption expenditures, which is Fed's favorite gauge of inflation. Yeah. So, so we're looking for, some better numbers. I'm not going to get into it because I don't want to go, this is what it should be. Anyway, the housing, let's get into NHAB. That's the National Association of Home Building, whatever. Yeah. Their index slipped again. Easy for me to say. In February, it's down 1 point. It's revised to 30 from 37 to 36.
Okay.
What's do they want?
I don't know.
They want 50 or above.
Yes.
At 50, it's like, okay, we should start building. At 65, like, let's build a lot. And that's not what they're seeing. If you look what they say under the hood, current sales unchanged at 41, still not at 50.
Okay.
Sales expectation down 3 to 46, close to 50, but not there. And buyer traffic down 2 to 22. So buyers are not like going through the roof to look at these new homes. And if they still got to give you money to buy, they're not doing well.
Yeah.
If they're giving you 25 grand or whatever to buy the rate down, they're not doing well, as well as they were doing anyway.
These damn rates.
Well, no, rates aren't bad.
I know they're not.
Yeah,
I know they're not. But it's not that sweet greasy feeling that these buyers are wanting to slide them on in.
Yeah. So builders are basically saying they can sell what they have built, but they're less optimistic about the road ahead, knowing where, and the foot traffic is down. And so they don't know what to do. When the foot traffic gets going, they'll get going. And that's just how it is.
So leave me alone till then, mister.
Yeah. ADP weekly preliminary estimates showed that private employers added an average of 10,250 jobs per week in the 4 weeks ending 1/31. That's up from 7th. So now you know why the rates are the way it is and the 10 years the way it is.
Right.
Average. So that means we're up from the 7,750 in the prior period.
Okay.
So we're up more jobs. So They framed it as roughly 50,000 jobs total over the last 4-week window. That's huge.
Which are not government jobs.
No, those are all private sector. When I mean huge, it's not like majorly huge, but it's different. It's not going down, it's going up. So if we're going to see that, that's why you could see the bouncing in the 10-year and the rates worse by 7 basis points. Doesn't mean it's going to stay that way forever. We do have a lot more other stuff coming out this week. Wednesday got mortgage application, housing starts, durable good orders, Fed minutes, 20-year Treasury auction. Thursday, jobless claims, pending home sales. Friday, phew, that's a lot.
PCE.
Yeah, that's correct. You jumped ahead. Thanks for stealing my thunder there, buddy.
Well, I had no thunder today.
So Friday, personal consumption and expenditures, as Mike said. Fourth quarter GDP, they're going to find out what we really did in the fourth quarter of last year, and new home sales.
Something's telling me new home sales aren't going to be a big increase.
No, but hopefully. You never know. I mean, there might be something we didn't know about at the time.
They had a sale.
They do have a sale. Here's $25,000 and we're going to buy your rate down.
We're going to get you to
but I'm seeing a lot less of that than I saw before.
Yeah.
And people are buying, like they're up in Tuolumne County, man. There's like 200 houses they're finding for like $250, $275. They're not, in 300, which hasn't been the market there for a while.
I got to tell you, I just showed a handful of those in the 300s, and my client said, maybe we, instead of putting $200,000 into a home, we will just raise our sales price.
On which house?
On what they're looking at. The last one we looked at was probably the highest priced at $339,000, and it was the cleanest and the nicest smelling home on the market. But the exterior was just garbage.
So are they looking to go into a higher price point? Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, they think they'll probably raise their price point by $100,000 and probably get something that they can actually move into and live in for a while before they do some remodeling.
And that's the thing, is a lot of people don't realize a lot of those are smaller houses too, but they just haven't been on the market for a while.
Right.
And the one that one of my people ran offer needs a roof, going to need some septic work, and a lot of that and the people are older, they don't want to touch it. Another one that some of my people are looking at is up off the 80, and that's all I'm going to say. And that one had, older couple, 80 and older, and they don't want to do anything.
Right.
And so, yeah, there's just a lot of those right now where people are like, okay, I'm aging out and I'm done. I don't want to pay for it. You guys take care of it.
Yeah, I told my kids I was going to put a deed restriction on my property before I die that says you will sell this absolutely 100% as is.
Are you? Is that what you're going to say? Well,
they can do what they want.
Well, here's the thing: is remember, when you die, everything's over. Look at Roberts, right? Roberts passed away, and that.
I drove by there.
They sold everything, and it's gone. Now. And that's not 30 days later. That just tells you focus on you.
Yep.
And don't worry about your legacy that you're leaving. I mean, it's important to a certain point, but maybe there's a different legacy you want to leave. Not so much as your company.
All my intelligent sayings. And my T-shirts.
I'm making new ones.
I'm making new ones.
All right, that's all we got for today.
I'm making an amazing windy Tuesday.
It's not, but it's not. I guess the flag's moving now. Yeah, it's tied up on this stuff.
Yep.
All right. Make it a great day. We'll be back tomorrow with some really good news because Mike will have some numbers.
I will.
All right, we'll talk to you tomorrow. Make it a great day. Bye.